So, serious question time. Is Sami Zayn about to turn heel? Is Sami Zayn actually gonna go and follow the demons? Well, last week on Raw, Kevin Owens would plant the seeds that Sami Zayn could potentially help him win the title at the Royal Rumble. And tonight, Sami seemingly had a very short fuse with CM Punk, saying, I'm a WrestleMania main eventer, you're not. And then obviously immediately after, the run-in with Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross is like an instigator of driving people to the dark side. We saw it with Xavier Woods, and look at the New Day now. And while Sami Zayn was having none of what Karrion said, neither did Xavier Woods back then. Karrion Kross, like the devil in the ear of Sami Zayn, telling him to listen to his friends, listen to the people who care about him the most. Just sort of putting it in Sami's head that actually helping Kevin Owens could be the right thing to do. And when Cody Rhodes would approach Sami Zayn, well, not only was Sami shocked to see him, but he immediately walked away. He didn't stop and have a conversation with Cody. Why? Drew McIntyre would beat Sami Zayn tonight in the main event match by cheating. That's worth noting, because Cody Rhodes would come out to make the save for Sami after the match. Kevin Owens would attack Cody Rhodes, and then this moment happened. Sami Zayn haluva kicked Cody Rhodes. Oh my God, he did it again. Last week it was Seth, tonight Cody. We literally watched as Sami would walk out of the ring. Kevin was proud of him. Sami wouldn't leave with Kevin, but he'd leave just after, leaving Cody alone. Is Sami gonna help KO? After that, we got an interaction between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. A promo would finish Raw, and it was gold, man, as CM Punk would tell Cody Rhodes that he is the one that's going to take the belt from Cody. A very different Cody Rhodes in this promo tonight. This felt really real for both Cody and Punk. Punk talking about the promise that he made Dusty to look out for Cody. Cody talking about breaking into wrestling and how he and others were trying to chase CM Punk, but now it's CM Punk chasing Cody Rhodes. Cody finishing by saying that he wants CM Punk to win the Rumble because then he can find out that the best in the world is not the best in the world anymore. High drama, high tension to end Raw. Question is this the WrestleMania main event? This is a stacked video of things you might have missed from Monday Night Raw. Make sure you've hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Paul Heyman was here on Raw tonight, and he would be here to reveal the cover star of 2K25 in one of the worst kept secrets in gaming history. It is Roman Reigns, with Paul Heyman in the corner. It's worth noting that. Earlier today, 2K actually did reveal the Dead Man edition with The Undertaker on the cover. That looks amazing also, doesn't it? With it also being confirmed that the Wyatt Sicks will be the pre-order bonus of 2K25. That is really cool, isn't it? In a new trailer that dropped, 2K also confirmed you can take this beyond the ring. Paul would continue to talk about how Roman Reigns was going to win the Royal Rumble match this Saturday, and Heyman was saying how everyone wants to be Roman Reigns. Well, someone who doesn't is Drew McIntyre, coming out proclaiming himself the daddy of the Bloodline, telling Paul Heyman to tell your boy he's going to target him and throw his lifeless carcass out of the ring. But he didn't mean Roman. He means CM Punk. Serious talk for a minute. I actually really love the WWE logo being in the center of the ring. Obviously, we have other logos there, and I'm sure there are going to be more logos there in the future too. But while you don't have anything to go in that middle spot, putting the WWE logo definitely looks good. It would be Seth Rollins that kicked off Monday Night Raw this week. Seth talking about his desire to win the Royal Rumble and then trying to work out whether he'd challenge Cody or the man who would interrupt him, Gunther. And this was good by WWE, sort of setting that groundwork that Seth and Gunther could be a WrestleMania main event match, sort of hyping it up. Obviously a nice little rivalry between the two and teasing that match happening. Well, maybe not just yet, as Logan Paul would make his official debut on Monday Night Raw. And my gosh, that reaction from the audience was nuts, wasn't it? He got booed like he was Hulk Hogan and Dominic Mysterio combined. No fear from the Maverick, though, turning his back on Gunther and Seth to tell the world that he should be the new face of WWE and that he, Logan Paul, is entering the Royal Rumble this Saturday. I can't lie, this entire segment, all I wanted to see was Gunther chop Logan Paul. So, did it do its job? Yes. Well, if you are hyped for the Royal Rumble, yesterday we actually dropped a very rare Sunday video here. And of course, it looks at all the potential Royal Rumble surprises, taking into account people's teasing, who we think are likely, who we think could be in that Rumble match. Very fun video indeed, so make sure you check that out. It's on the channel right now. Rey Mysterio would take on Xavier Woods tonight, but we got some breaking news during this match regarding Zelina Vega of the LWO. She will no longer be a Raw superstar. Zelina is moving to Friday Night Smackdown. That seems very random to take her away from the LWO, but we know on Smackdown, Andrade is there. Zelina has a huge history with him, and we are also in the expectation phase of waiting for Aleister Black, now Malakai Black in AEW, to return to WWE, Zelina Vega's husband. Is it a thing that he's going to be on SmackDown, so therefore putting Zelina on SmackDown is like a preemptive thing from WWE? With Xavier Woods tonight rocking a brand new Majin Buu tattoo, obviously symbolising he's evil now, he would reserve seating in the front row for his family who were late to show up. And when they did, they would reveal New Day Sucks t-shirts. Poor Xavier. Rey Mysterio would win the match and then celebrate with Xavier's family. That's savage, man. Like, how hated do you have to be for Pete Dunne and Ludwig Kaiser to shun you? What? Oh, and by the way, prior to that, WWE potentially teased a tag team of Pete Dunne and Ludwig Kaiser. That's something I definitely want to see. That could be very fun, especially if you involve Gunther. Imagine if Pete Dunne was to join Imperium with the history between Pete Dunne and Gunther. That could be very fun indeed. I'd like to see that. To rub salt into the New Day's wound, well, Pat McAfee, during a commercial break, would actually talk to Xavier Woods' family, talking about how bad of a person Xavier Woods is. Jey Uso was on Raw tonight making a special entrance with Quavo. Now, interestingly, he was celebrating like he won the world title. I really hate this. Jey Uso, commentary at the start of the night when Gunther come out said Gunther killed the dreams of Jey Uso. Jey Uso was heartbroken. And yet here he is partying like nothing happened. He did say that he's obviously refocusing for the Royal Rumble this Saturday, so that's something, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Jay's entrance is really cool, and yes, it does get you very hyped, but I just feel like he should be a little bit more serious, a little bit more down to earth, a little more heartbroken tonight after the loss on Saturday. We did have a huge World Tag Team title match on Raw tonight as the first match of the night as the War Raiders took on Judgment Day. Now we have to talk about this moonsault from JD McDonagh to Ivar, and JD smashed his head into the announce desk. The whiplash looked absolutely awful. How he didn't break his neck on this bump, I have no idea at all. Now, genuine truth, the match continued. JD somehow persevered, even somehow continuing to take more crazy bumps. Now, the commentary team were trying to put this over, and the commentary team did a very good job of trying to make this a breakout performance for JD McDonagh. The War Raiders would win tonight's matchup. They would retain their World Tag Team Championships. But after the match, there would be a fan photo leaked online that would show that JD actually collapsed on his way to the backstage area, receiving treatment there just in the entranceway. Now, according to Sean Rossap, Triple H asked multiple times during the match if JD was okay, for which he was, And seemingly watching him, he seemed okay. Now, obviously, we don't have an update right now. I'm sure there will be updates on JD as we go through this week. Honestly, just hope JD McDonagh's okay. Hopefully, it's just exhaustion or something and not a very serious injury. From a storyline point of view, it's worth noting that it was Dirty Dom who took the pin. Obviously, Dom tonight filling in for Finn Balor, who wasn't there. How is Finn Balor going to react to the fact that Dom lost? Lyra Valkyria, the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, tonight declared that she will be in the Royal Rumble. She was then confronted by American Made, and Chad Gable would state that Ivy Nile is going to take that Women's Intercontinental Championship from Lyra Valkyria, with Ivy then declaring herself for the Royal Rumble, and she's going to throw Lyra over the top rope and clip the wings of the Bird Lady. Alpha Academy were then filming a TikTok video just out of shot, and yes, they were confronted by American Made in the feud that never seems to end. Cenat would get a full entrance tonight on Monday Night Raw. He would walk over to the commentary desk where Pat McAfee would invite him to the Royal Rumble, and just like I Show Speed, he's allowed to do whatever he wants. He's allowed to vlog, etc. But again, the question needs to be asked, will this take another Royal Rumble spot? Are WWE gonna load the Royal Rumble with I Show Speed and Cenat? Maybe. Liv and Raquel were successful tonight as they defeated the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair and Naomi. Now that's what you get for attacking Jade Cargill. Well, yes, Dirty Dom did get involved, but it would have been perfectly fine. We would have definitely had Liv Morgan kicking out of the KOD, so don't worry about it. Tonight they teased that Bayley would want to go after Rhea Ripley if she's lucky enough to win the Royal Rumble. Well, then we got the moment. Bayley and Iyo face to face. The Damage Control history. We all expected them to play it out. Looks like they're going to. A video package tonight for Penta as he declares himself for the Royal Rumble match this Saturday. We then also got this encounter backstage between the Intercontinental Champion Bron Breakker and Penta. Are they going to do this match? I'd like to see it. Fun Raw tonight. Very good for a go-home show. Can't wait for the Royal Rumble. We will be back tomorrow for NXT. Tonight, I give it a very solid 9 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace!